In modern history, only one person has been an out atheist sitting in Congress, and that was Representative Pete Stark of California. He didn't come out as a non-theist until 2007, and he's no longer in Congress now, though for unrelated reasons. When Gallup asked Americans in 2012 if they would vote for a candidate of their own political party who happened to be an atheist, only 54% of Americans said yes. They were more likely to vote for a gay person or a Muslim. We were the lowest characteristic on the list. That said, there actually are out atheists who hold pretty high political office in America. There's Ernie Chambers, a state senator from Nebraska. There's Juan Mendez, a state representative from Arizona. There's even a candidate, James Woods, who's running for Congress right now, who's an out atheist. So the point is clear. It's not impossible to be an out atheist running for high public office, but you could literally count on one hand how many of them there are in this country. So it raises some interesting questions. Can atheists win political office? Yes. How do we do it? Well, let me give you a few suggestions. Go local. Atheists have a much better chance of winning a seat on a school board or a city council. And once you get a reputation that goes beyond just, your thoughts about God, it makes it that much easier for you to run for statewide office, or, dare I say it, national office. Make your values the story, not your beliefs. There are tons of awesome religious people who hold political office in this country, and it doesn't bother me that they're religious because they don't make a big deal of it. They vote the way I want them to vote, and that's really all that should matter for us. So if you're an atheist running for public office, don't make your atheism the focal point of your campaign. Don't hide from it, but don't make it the focus. Talk about what you're going to offer to the people who may vote for you. Talk about what you're going to bring to the table. Talk about the values you have to offer. And by the way, you can make church-state separation one of those things that you campaign on because that's good for everybody. Emphasize your humanism over your atheism. It is a safer word that doesn't quite have the stigma that atheist does, and it's all about what you do believe in and not what you don't believe in. Don't eat babies publicly. It rubs some people the wrong way. I may get a lot of angry comments on this one, but don't mention your atheism. This is admittedly sneaky, but it's strategic. If you're not already public about your atheism, hide it. Get elected based on your merits. And if anybody asks you what your religious beliefs are, just tell them it's a private matter. Then, when you get elected, that's when you can come out of the closet as an atheist. Or just keep it hidden and vote on bills that support church-state separation or support science education in our country. The downside to that is if you don't come out as an atheist, even if you vote the ways so many of us want you to vote, you won't be helping other atheists get elected to public office in the future. One of the ways we're going to change that culture of politics that says you have to be religious to hold public office is we need more atheist candidates, openly atheist candidates, to run for office and hopefully be in office and then come out about it. So if you're silent on that issue, you're not helping us in the long term, even if you may do a lot of good in the short term. Finally, don't be afraid of losing a race. If you actually don't care about whether you win or lose the campaign, then be as out as you possibly can about your atheism. Herb Silverman, an atheist college professor from South Carolina, actually did just this. He ran for governor of the state a couple of decades ago, and his campaign slogan was "The Candidate Without a Prayer." He really had no chance of winning, but everyone loved the story. The media talked about it all the time, and he used the opportunity to kind of get out his message. Not that everyone should become an atheist, but that a secular government was good for the entire state. And you know what? The next time an atheist runs for any office in South Carolina, it's not going to be as big of a deal anymore because someone's already broken that barrier. If you have any other thoughts on how atheists can win elections in America, let us know in the comments. My name is Hemant Mehta, and I write at friendlyatheist.com. Leave a comment below, and we'll be sure to check it out. And don't forget to subscribe.